The Municipal Chief Executive, MCE for Sunyani East, Vincent Kofi Antwi Agyei, along with Sunyani Municipal Assembly, has directed all traders and occupants at Nana Bosoma Market site to vacate the premises by Friday, July 25, 2026. The directive clears the way for major demolition exercise scheduled to begin on Sunday, July 27, 2026, to make room for the construction of the new 24-hour market project.
We came here together with our security heads, especially from the Ghana Police Service, the divisional commander and the municipal commander, together with the municipal works engineer for the assembly, some assembly staff, our planning officer, our presiding member, and some other staff from the assembly, together with the contractor and the consultants, to Nana Bosoma Market, to at least engage our market women concerning or in relation to a demolition exercise that we intend to carry on from Sunday. As you have seen, some few months ago, the regional minister led us to do the official sword cutting to make way for the construction of the 24-hour model market. And as it stands now, the contractor has moved to site. He has started preparing the grounds for the actual construction work to begin. But as you have seen, and with the ones that we went together with the security people, there are some of the buildings that we need to collapse. I have personally engaged them on several counts. We have engaged them on where they should move and when exactly the work is to start. So as I mentioned earlier, we have given them from today, Tuesday, up to Saturday, so that whatever thing that you have inside the building, you should start to evacuate them or you should start to move them far away, so that from Sunday, the demolition exercise can kickstart to make way for the construction, the actual construction of the market. The grounds preparation is still ongoing, but the contractor is waiting on the assembly to do this final engagement, move out the settlers or move those who are inside the buildings so that the actual demolition can start to make way for the construction. So that is why, together with the security, I personally moved from the office to come and engage the market women, the shop owners, and every other person who resides in our shop to give them the final notice that Sunyani Municipal Assembly is about starting the actual construction. And as the contract demands, we need to pull down some of the structures to make way for that 24-hour construction to begin.
Speaking during an engagement with market women, traders, and local vendors at Nana Bosoma Market, MCE Vincent Kofi Antwi Agyei warned that the assembly will not tolerate any delay to the project, emphasizing its strategic economic importance to Sunyani as the regional capital.
The actual day or the last day for them to move whatever valuable item or whatever property that they have is for Saturday. Sunday, if nothing changes, as I said, I will lead that demolition exercise. We will start to bring down all the structures that we have marked. For some few days, we should be done with the demolition. Then the contractor will start to evacuate the debris from the land size or from the land. Then the actual construction can start. We are far behind time, so we don't want to make this process delay. If you go to other districts, at least they have made some little progress. So we don't want to delay. Sunyani is a regional capital. So if my other colleagues are in a bit far than Sunyani, we should quicken our pace to ensure that we also follow steps and even complete our work even before the other districts or municipalities.
To facilitate the upcoming demolition, electricity supply to the affected zone will be disconnected on Thursday, July 2024. The MCE cautioned traders to retrieve their only personal belongings, warning that anyone caught taking items belonging to others will face criminal prosecution. He further stressed that security agencies will forcibly evacuate anyone who refuses to comply with Friday deadline. Reassuring the traders, MCE Vincent Kofi Antwi Agyei clarified that existing occupants will be given first priority when the market stalls are located upon the project completion. He also warned that illegal activities will not be tolerated in the newly developed market, calling for full cooperation from the public.
The law will take its course. The law will take its course. For example, if you have a property inside the building and you fail to remove them or evacuate them, the demolition will go on. That is why we have given them some ample time, some days to at least move. I'm not sure. When my brother, when we were one, you saw bottles of drinks, provisions. These are not things that it will take you like a week to evacuate or to take them away. within a matter of a day or two, you should be able to move them so that the contractor can fully come back to site, do the evacuation and the demolitions for the actual construction of the market to kickstart. We went round. There are so many things it has come to my notice. After we are done with the demolition, let's come back and see if we will see those things here. There are so many things that the assembly has taken into consideration. Once we are done with the demolitions, you come with your cameras and see if you will see those things again. There are so many ways of killing the cat. So my final advice is that they should comply with every directive or everything that we have communicated. The construction of the market is for the benefit of the people of Sunyani, not the benefit for the MP, for the regional minister, or for the MCO, or for any other personal benefit. It's for the benefit of Sunyani and the good people of Sunyani. As I rightly mentioned, we have done all the engagements with the traditional council, with the other stakeholders, and we are quite certain that this particular project will see to its earliest completion. That is what we intend to do. So that at the end of the project, we can still allocate the shops to the ones that we are taking out now. And that is what I mentioned earlier, that they should come to the assembly, register with our engineer and the plan officer, so that when we are done with the project, we will consider them first when it comes to the allocation of the market stores to the new people, so that if there are others left or excesses, then we will consider the other people. We will first take priority over those who already have access to our current source that we are about to collapse before we may consider other people when the project is finally completed.
In a related development, the MCE revealed that the contract for the Sunyani Inner Ring Road project has been awarded to the local contractor Kufijo to improve accessibility within the municipality, following a joint inspection led by the Bono Regional Minister Joseph Ade Akwabua, along with the technical expert. Clearance has been granted for the immediate works to commence on the smoothing and paving the road corridor.
Asakura mbeko butaye potinti yechemu hano. Enura de ya mene honorable Bono Regional Minister. Yirwa lawyer Joseph Ade Akwabua. Yakofa Sunyani Inner Ring Road ne so. Meka Inner Ring Road na ene na sha se efifie pe runabout. Ana se June runabout or de kofie pe runabout. Na odi akofa Belento. Akofa afusie ho adu ba kuniaba. Na watwema akodu Adomako Junction. Na wasatra Adomako Junction. Wode woni akira Adomako. Na watwema akodu Get Fund. Eye SC Get Fund wholesale ho. Na wasa atwem akodu SC runabout. Eye yenche happy. Yini sesa akwan no na adawa chepa ifie bebre ni na yehu bibia na ekoso ho. Eniji sema aba ne se Mampenyin John Dramani Mahama His Excellency Adaroma ene sa kwan no yaye ho krata asemu nyina awie ema contractor oye Sunyani Outer Ring Road nua Kufijo ono akasa ena aban esade contract no asama na oye Outer Ring Road ene de enim se ekoso no Sunyani Inner Ring Road se na message twamfo nyine no efifie pre about Eba abesi SC runabout about 19 kilometers. Nyame ya dom na bibia sesa ya wade ya hwe anim se ewa Kufijo e de ne fidie ene na adwumefo nyina se ba Sunyani Inner Ring Road no so na wabehya ase ama ne so no bibia akoso ya maye yeni mo ha wa de aba ene oha hodo amanfo afem tene so ya assembly baako.
Meanwhile, the scrap dealers operating within the affected section of the Nana Bosoma Market have appealed to the assembly for additional time to transport their heavy inventory. Speaking on behalf of the group, Mr. Mohammed explained that moving heavy metals scrap requires specialized vehicle and extra time to prevent possible loss and theft. Mr. Mohammed assured the assembly that traders have no intention of stalling the 24-hour market construction, but requested for a short grace period to safely clear their goods.
What do we are buying? Fine, but yes, Ramu chairman in the MC and a penny for more home. Ye jeopardy ewaha. Ye jeopardy ewaha. Ye jeopardy ewaha. Into me Vestramu. The Ishayana Modibayano, ya Jisu, ya Sum, but me mamo abotre mumma ya abotre kakra bi na efense say ye japade no enfiri dum ha
Most welcome to KMTV.
because the entire mechanism ye nema no
Break the news.
cars na dey sisa krum ha Sunyani ha ye ni cargo cars a omuso nema ye ni bi wo ha ye peka this ye mani kumase ana tachimai
Thanks for watching
tachimai kura
KMTV.
enhye ni honum this kumase
First to break
nti
the
say
news.
afen na ye pre cars omumbra na ensisa nema no madawunma the entire make say mo ya there because mo ma edabre
You are most
nana
welcome
ma
to
hinu kura so
KMTV.
ne sawum a ande wa frɛ ahemfie sɛ yɛmbra na ɔmomfa asase no yɛ dɛ ɛnhyɛ yɛn nsam nti mesrɛ mo sɛdeɛ mesika no akyɛw pa na mede ma mo sɛ momma mmerɛ kakra bi ɛnyɛ 1 week because yɛafrɛfrɛ cars ɔmo ahyɛ ɛbɔ sɛ ɔmmɛba ɔmo ba a na yɛasesa nneɛma no a yɛde afiri ha ɛnyɛ saa yɛntumi yɛ adwuma bio because yɛfiri ha nipa bɔnefoɔ bɛwura ha because nipa bɔnefoɔ no sɛbi yɛ a yɛwɔ ha sɛ no kora ɔmo bɛdi bɔne kora a na ɔmo suro bɛsɛ yɛfiri ha ɛbɛsa ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ dwom ha nti me deɛ
First to break the news.
maasɛm kakra a mewɔ hɔ no ba a mede ɛto mo anim sɛ mesrɛ mo patwɔ mano ase.
Responding to the appeal, MCE Vincent Kofi Antwi Agyei explained that demolition exercise will be carried out in phases. This phase approach will naturally allow scrap dealers extra time to load their heavy materials as crew work through other sections first. He added that the Municipal Assembly, in collaboration with the Traditional Council, Nana, has assured the temporary relocation site where affected traders can operate until 24-hour market project is completed.
The assembly is still open. So I'm not saying that because of this final engagement, we have closed our ears. That is not the point. But the demolition will start on Sunday. Obviously, we will start from somewhere. So as I said, we will still engage them at the office. If there is any need to, let's say, to add a day or two to them, probably we may consider. I'm choosing my words, we may, because we may start the demolition somewhere. So that by the time that we get to their end, probably they would have evacuated every item or every property that they have. But as I said, if nothing changes, the demolition should start on Sunday through to Monday, to the few days that we will be done with all the demolitions.